let's see. Future plans. I do have some future plans, and it does involve Skyward Sword. If I get a Wii U, well, first I will have to get acclimated with it, but then after that, well, of course I have to test it out to make sure it works and everything like that, and, you know, make sure that I am not really rusty, even though I have a feeling I'm going to be, but there's that. As well as the wrestling series I was doing. I don't know if you remember that.
Yes.
I was doing a wrestling series, and I thought, well, and this was like before I met you and knew you as a fangirl of Link, and I thought to myself, as soon as I get back into the wrestling game, I might make a character of you dressed up as him.
Oh, I would love that. I would fangirl all over that.
Should I call you ViaVanille, just like your YouTube name? Because I don't want to have to use your real name, because, you know, when it comes to referring to people by their real name, it's kind of rude to call somebody by their real name unless it's part of their username.
Oh, I'm fine with it, since I'm like, oh, hey guys, this is Gina, back with another video. You know, I use my, well, that's my nickname. Gina is not my real name, it's just a nickname.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yes.
Well, the sad thing is, I already had used a Gina once in my wrestling videos, and then I kind of, sadly, the girl that was based on the character Gina, we kind of had a bit of a falling out. I mean, it's nothing. I didn't do anything bad to her, but it's just that it simply ended with her not talking to me anymore, and I'm like, well, what's the point of having her if she's not going to talk to me, you know? So I thought, just get rid of the character, you know. But yeah, I make characters or wrestlers based on people that I know, like Slim Kirby, for instance, because all I really did was just make him like a 6'8" wrestler who wears pink all over with red shoes, and he wears a mask to cover his face because I don't want to make him look like the real guy, because then I might get in trouble for that. You know, I don't want to use I don't want to like base it off the real guy and then get in trouble for that just because of, you know, because of invasion of privacy and all that shit. So I don't want to have to do it too much about, you know, with your character, although I don't think you'd mind that much.
Nah, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, because that's why I put a mask on him.
The only thing that would really irritate me, and someone has done this before, is where they've stolen my content. I've had this one girl, back when I made AMVs, she completely stole the whole AMV. She slapped a new name on it, uploaded it, and she says she made it. I was really pissed. At the time when I made that AMV, I actually had quite a bit of a fan base. And I had a lot of friends, and actually one of my good friends shared the video with me, and I had that taken down. I was so irritated. And she's like, you need to calm down, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, because I worked hard on that. I looked up at the time I was making lyrics translations for Japanese songs, and I translate them into English, but I didn't translate them. I found the translations, and I actually put the people, I put it in the video, and I also put in my description the people who actually translated it, links to the descriptions, links to their channels, links to everything. And then when she completely stole it and said that she made it, and including the lyrics, just no, that did not fly with me. And so,
yeah.
But other than using my name and how I look, I'm fine.
Alright, well, I'm not going to take your ideas, because I think that's kind of petty in my case. You know, it would just be petty on me. You know, but I get what I get where you're going, and it's really annoying to have people take your work or take credit for it anyways, just like what UMG was doing with Capcom, but that's again another story for another time. But let's see. Oh, yeah, so I plan to make a wrestler based on your fangirlism of Link, because I just think it would be awesome to have, quote, a girlfriend for Link, since I already made him. You know, like, well, at least at the time I did, but now I'm going to have to make him again. Yeah, thanks to my jerk neighbor. But anyway, Yeah, I made Link, and well, I didn't make the character per se. I just created a wrestler based on him. But I thought, well, since he can't use a sword because it's a wrestling match, or yeah, I thought to myself, well, why don't I just make him have big? Why don't I just grow his pecs or his? Well, not his pecs. I meant his what is it? His guns. His guns.
Oh my goodness!
Oh.
You did a good job there.
Oh my god! Like, yes. Do if anything, do check out the wrestling videos for him and him alone because.
Yes, and I did.
Yeah.
Well, the one you have up, I checked that out and I loved it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever played Soul Calibur.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was in Soul Calibur, and
Yep.
that was awesome. I mean, I didn't get to play it myself, but I know he was in it. But but yeah, I do look forward to getting the wrestling game back, not just for Link and you, but also maybe even put Genitera in it. I don't know.
That'll be fun!
Although I don't know how she would react. I don't know if she would be that receptive to it because, you know, there were some people I wanted to make characters of, but they didn't want me to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, LP Grotus is one such example that I asked him if I could make a character of him, and he said no. But then he later changed his mind, and I was happy about that, obviously. But but yeah, it's just, you know, wrestling games don't get enough credit as they should because it just gives you a vehicle for creativity. Like, you just have to, like, make them look like the characters, or if it's an original character, you have to make the character larger than life, and that's what I want. That's what I try to do with the wrestling games. But that's pretty much the gist of it, really. But yeah, I do want to do a Let's Play of Skyward Sword, so.
I would love that. That would be amazing. I love watching other Let's Plays of Skyward Sword.
Yeah, if anything, if I'm going to do it for anybody, I'm going to do it for you.
Yay! Oh, don't give up on it, please, because a lot of people have. Sorry, excuse me, I have something in my eye, and I'm going to have to move my headset for a little bit.
Oh, okay. Don't you hate it when you get stuff in your eye?
Oh. Yes, I hate it because it burns my eyes.
Oh, God. Well, that kind of reminds me of another song. Smoke in Your Eyes. Or Smoke in My Eyes, I think. One of the two. From the Platters. And that's back in the 50s. I am surprised I even know that.
Oh, wow. I don't think well, I don't remember that many 50 songs, but...
Well, I don't know if you know, but the Because of You by Tony Bennett, that's a 50 song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Tony Bennett is... I think the only one that I know as far as the older songs.
Yeah, it's not Because of You. No, it's not that song. It's
no.
Because of You, my romance had its start. I'm surprised I even sung that right. Because sometimes I suck at singing, but oh, speaking of singing, what did you think of my rendition of You Spin Me Right Round, Baby, Right Round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round?
It reminded me of a video that I made, and I actually made the video with
Adam Sandler?
I don't know if you've ever seen Odawan High School Host Club, which is an anime.
No, I don't think I have, but...
Okay. But the main character, I made him sing that song or whatever in one of my old videos. It just reminded me of that, and I was like, oh my gosh!
Well, I'm surprised wow, I didn't realize I had that much impact. But I was really trying to imitate the song from, well, it originally from Dead or Alive, but it came from the movie, not Happy Gilmore, The Wedding Singer, because I really love that movie. I mean, it was based in the 80s. I'm like, and speaking of which, this coming year is going to be the 30th anniversary of Back to the Future.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And as well as the fact that, The Wedding Singer was based on the year 1985. I don't know if you knew that, but...
I feel old now.
But hey, I really love that movie. In fact, I don't know if it's on YouTube. I don't think so, but if it is, it's a great movie. I really loved it because, you have to think about what was happening in the 80s, at least at that time, and it was just amazing. And this was like at around this time that Nintendo started out.
Well, in video game business, at least.
Yeah. They were in the arcade business, though.
They've been around since the 1800s.
Yeah.
They were actually a card
company.
A card company for several years, and they actually did like home
insurance
things. Did they do home insurance?
I don't know if they did, but I know that they did some sort of insurance.
They did like home, like utensils, like home furniture furnishings and things like that. I know, and then
You mean like IKEA?
Kind of, I think so.
Yeah.
They're more known for like their games, like their card games and their board games that they made back in the olden days.
Yeah, that's right. I should give you a cookie for that. Too bad I don't have Chuck Norris powers. I can't just go through my screen. I wish I could, that way I can just go to where you live and you can come to visit me and all that sort of stuff, but if only it was real.
Planes, well, I'll be flying tomorrow, so...
Well, I wish you all the best when you go see your family, and...
Thank you.
You don't hear that very often from Let's Players, but I really wish you the best on your safety and travels, because I want you to be happy. And that's the thing about my mom, was that she raised me to be like, I'm happy if you're happy, and I want people to be happy. And if what I do makes people happy, it just makes me happier to do it. And it makes me happy that you make me happy with your videos.
Same here. And that's also another reason why I went into Let's Playing, because I kind of felt like my videos weren't effective
enough
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, you know what? I really want to speak to people, and also, I don't know. It just really also, if you have like a bad day or something, you kind of like, play some games and forget about it, or get your stress level down, things like that. So.
Well, oh my god. I really think I should end this, because if it goes on too long, then when it comes to like loading from Skype, it'll just take forever. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut it off, sadly. But I wanted to get as much talked about as I could, or as we could. Excuse me. I can't be selfish. Because you know what happened to Pinocchio. Because actually, no, that was not Pinocchio. It was actually one of his friends, that got turned into a donkey.
Yes,
I don't want to become a jackass now. I don't want to start getting ears and a tail and some hooves. So I would be remiss if I didn't say thank you very much for being on the show. Well, it's not really my show, but it's something I wanted to... I wanted to do this not just so much for me, but for the person that I talk about, and I just merely talked about the person, but it's not like talking to the person, and it just makes it all that much better to talk to people and and feature them on my channel, and so that people that are not subscribed to you can subscribe to you and know what it is that you do, and
how crazy I am.
Yeah, well, hey, you're crazy in a good way, so it can only be better it can only get better from there. But I will say that just thank you for coming.
And thank you for inviting me.
Yes.
It was a big pleasure. I loved it. I loved talking to you and getting to know you more, and I hope the viewers learned more and
Yes,
had fun and things like that.
exactly. And so yes, thank you. And hopefully one of these days I could, talk to like Teddy, like Tanuki Teddy, or Prince Mario, or Genitera, and as well as oh yeah, I know I'm gonna talk to one of my friends, Board. I don't know if you've heard of him.
I don't think so. Not.
You've never seen him, I don't think. But I mean, I'm set to talk to him like in this sort of interview style as well. But it's just that we had so much to talk about, and the fact that it lasted as long as it has, we just really had a great time, and that we had so much to talk about.
A lot.
I know. I mean, as far as I know, we did the same thing with Truhu and LP Grotus, but the fact is, we talked about it. Well, we talked a lot like beforehand, so I didn't really have as many questions to talk about. So how long the videos are is largely dependent on who it is I'm talking to and the experiences that we share, especially with being sports fans and everything, and how much we've grown up to be like we were 90s kids.
Oh, I can go on and on and on and on about that.
Yeah, exactly. And folks, take this as just a sample of what we could be talking about a lot more of if we didn't have a time limit, but sadly we do. And it is with a heavy heart that I have to end this, but once again, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you. And I had tons of fun.
And thank you for watching. And with that said, I'm just going to do my parting words. Via?
Yes?
God bless you.
Thank you. You too.
Take good care. You're supposed to answer that part.
Oh, I'm sorry. My headset was...
Oh, okay. Take good care.
You too.
And have a lovely night.
And you sleep well.
Oh, thank you. And best of luck in all of your future endeavors.
You too. I can't wait for your future LPs.
Yes, and I can't wait to...
Amazing.
Thank you. I can't wait to even upload this, to be honest with you, but that's another... That's... Yeah. I mean, not to say I didn't look forward to doing the same thing with my previous 3 guests, but thank you. And
you're welcome.
But for everybody else, this is TehJew22 and
bye. And this is Gina. I'm sorry, I'm so horrible at this. ViaVanille. Y'all have an awesome day, night, whatever it is.
So, alright, well, that being said, happy holidays, and stay tuned for the next video, whatever it is, whether it be on my channel or on ViaVanille's channel. Do check that out. Have a good day, everybody.
Bye, y'all have a safe holidays. Talk to y'all later.
Alright, bye.